Good morning, Sinead. Good morning, Michael. Thanks a lot for coming.
Good morning.
So really, what this video is about is just to get an understanding of a couple of services that can be of use to business owners at the moment during COVID-19. So Michael, first of all, is in Atradius collections. So anyone who has debtors that are unwilling or unable to pay, he might be able to help. And Sinead is in credit insurance, who can essentially assist with insuring a book of debtors to give an extra level of safety should something go wrong. So, Michael, can you tell me in a bit more detail what you do and how you can help business owners at the moment?
Well, at the moment, obviously, it's a very prevalent subject. At the moment, obviously, debt collection, stroke credit management, stroke getting money in for cash flow. It's obviously an absolutely key thing going on at the moment right across the world. Obviously, in some countries more than others, depending on lockdown. So last year was obviously a massive year for us for bringing customers on. Now, obviously, some of them placed debts of us, some of them placed large amounts of debts of us, and some of them obviously are yet to place debt, but they wanted that sort of security. The main thing that we provide is, first and foremost, we're associated with the second largest credit insurance company in the world. A kind of a Christian Dior, a kind of Prada of credit insurance, a kind of market sort of, oh yes, I know Atradius, oh my good gosh, they are somebody I want to be partnering with. So we've got that key sort of in, so to speak, and we obviously serve them when it comes to their credit insurance policy owners. But on a non-insured, uninsured basis, if you are a business that doesn't have a credit insurance policy, that's where we step into the breach, and you can take advantage of the name Atradius. But most importantly, you can take advantage of us having a presence in over 32 countries in the world, all the continents. We speak over 19 languages. We speak Irish, we speak Chinese Mandarin, we speak French, we speak German. I'll leave it out today. I promise you my German's not great. But most importantly, we collect in a very amicable, professional credit management way, using the leverage, obviously, of Atradius and the credit insurance angle there. And of course, many, many, many years experience of doing so to very high success rates. So that's ultimately what we do. And key to emphasize, it is free of charge to partner us, and you only get charged on debts you place with us.
Okay. And Sinead, what do you do at Atradius?
Hi, Rupert. So at Atradius, we are providing credit insurance specifically to our customers. So in essence, if you are a business and you're selling your goods and services on credit, there's always a risk that you may not get paid because your customer may go insolvent, or they may not be able to pay. So that's where your credit insurance policy comes in. We insure those outstanding amounts on a company's debtor's ledger. So if anything goes wrong, the insurance steps in and covers off that risk. Very importantly, as part of that, we provide deep financial health assessment of our policyholders, customers, and we're giving that feedback to our policyholders, trying to guide them in towards the right companies to deal with, and trying to prevent debt and guide them away from bad risks. Okay. What I would recommend, Rupert, companies to do is, to look at all the options that are there in relation to credit insurance. It doesn't cost anything to look at that. And we can provide lots of information for free. We can do financial health assessment on a company's customers. We can also provide lots of publications for free. That's on our website, www.atradius.com. And that's all free information and good for companies to have a look at. So go ahead and do that,
Great. Well, so in summary then, if I get it right, Michael, you can engage with business owners who are worried about not getting paid, they're owed a debt. Whereas Sinead, you can engage in an earlier stage if a business owner has a book of debtors and they just want to feel extra safe and get them insured in case one of their debtors goes out of business or something like that. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. Perfect, Rupert. Yeah.
That's a perfect distinction. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, look, I'll give you a bit of an overview of what's happening in the loans market at the moment. So I run BusinessLoans.ie, and we organise business loan quotes in Ireland. So the thing that we're busiest with at the moment is the government's credit guarantee scheme. So what it does is €2 billion has been allocated to banks and alternative lenders in Ireland to loan to business owners at low rates, and there's no personal guarantees involved. So that gives the borrower extra comfort in that if the business goes wrong or something bad happens, that they're not left on the hook for the worst of this loan. So what I would recommend to any business owner at the moment who's sitting on the fence is to engage with the local enterprise office. There's free mentoring available where you can develop your plans and strategies for when the pandemic dies down and make a cash flow plan. Same goes for Enterprise Ireland. They have a COVID-19 financial planning grant worth €5,000 that you can avail of. And if you decide then that debt funding is for you, it's better to be overcapitalized than undercapitalized. Most of these loans don't have an early settlement penalty. So what that basically means is if you take a bit of money at the moment and you want to settle it up early when the pandemic dies down and you feel you don't need as much, you can always hand that back. But on the 30th of June, the credit guarantee scheme is due to end. And then essentially a lot of these government supports are going to be drying up, and the rates are expected to go up. So now really is the time to be looking into this and examining debt funding and your plans into the future.
I take it time is of the essence. Would that be fair to say at the moment? So really, now is the moment to have a chat, have a little consultancy with yourself, and ultimately, you can get into more detail, yeah?
Exactly, or even talk to your own accountant, make your plans, and then it's at that stage where you decide that you need some finance. We can get you multiple loan quotes to compare, and you can take that back and compare them with your mentor, your financial planner, or your accountant, and see if it's the right fit for you.
I was going to say also, sorry, Sinead, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, I just think it's key. The information is key, and having a look around and seeing what the options are and doing it now and being ready and looking at it in advance, Rupert, as you say, I think is really, really important.
Yeah, and also I was going to say for Sinead and Sinead and I, we offer a free of charge. And people kind of go, oh gosh, nothing's free. Sometimes I talk to my audience and they go, oh, nothing's free. And I'm saying, well, why don't you just pass over the details? We can have a look. We'll use our elite global risk underwriters who really do have their finger on the pulse. And I'm not saying that lightly because obviously, Atradius is a credit insurance company. Their main focus is to know what's going on. And I can assure you, I know some of the risk underwriters and they are absolute Sky News material there. They're right on the money. So that free of charge ability for us to help customers get an idea of what their ledger looks like and help them ultimately prevent issues, whether it be insurance or whether it be myself advising them, because I do have a background in debt prevention. That's really the key. But listen, I'm going to lighten things up because Rupert, if I may say, you have been very kind. You're a partner of ours, and thank you for all your business as well. It's all about partnerships now. It is Friday, and we've all got lockdown stories. I'm not going to give you any of mine because they don't exist. 5-kilometer walks. That's it. End of story. But just to clarify, everybody's kind of going, gosh, when's it all going to come to an end? Can I ask one thing? And it's been been on my mind the last few minutes. Can you just clarify you are not in the Alps? Rupert, you have that look in the background there. You have that look that you might be going out skiing there later.
Yeah, I know this house does look a bit like I'm in the Alps and it's a chalet. But no, I'm actually currently in Tramore, County Waterford. My old dad is going to turn 90 soon, and I'm spending.
Congratulations.
And to prove that I'm not actually in the Alps, here I am in Tramore with the sun rising. And
enough. I like that. I like that.
Really nice view of the sea there, Rupert.
Thanks.
No, that's good. It's just
great spot to be in.
Yeah,
why would you want to be in the Alps?
I would love to be in the Alps as well, but just with this quarantine and the news, it's almost as though you almost feel sort of conscious of going beyond, your local Tesco's. And Sinead, it's been a question I've asked myself for probably in the last 2 to 3 years. Do you have the copyright on that lighthouse picture behind?
Yeah, that's my own painting there, Michael. So very proud of that. So yeah.
There you
That's
go.
mine.
Right. It's Friday. You've got business loans. You've got credit guarantee schemes. You've got credit insurance. You've got collections. You've got an artist. You've got a chap there just on the brink of celebrating a 90th birthday. It's time to look forward to better times ahead. Rupert, I'm going to pass it back over to you as the chief presenter.
Well, Michael, thanks very much for coming along this morning. It was great to speak with you both. And Sinead, thank you too. Love that painting. And I hope you have a lovely weekend ahead. And let's do this again soon. It was nice to catch up.
Cheers, Rupert. You too. Thanks, guys.
Very much, guys. All the best. Cheers.